Thanks so much, Simon. Thanks for your welcome. It's a real joy to be back with you. It's a long time since I was with you. I remember for a weekend that I led going back some years ago. Since then, I retired. I've been retired now 10 years. And during that period, I've been able to increase the kind of time that I've been able to give to exploring life in the Holy Land. So my visits have been more frequent rather than less until, of course, this last 18 months when I've been, as it were, stymied from all my various passion for that, though created a new way of being able to fulfill it. So I've now put together something called World of Jesus, which actually is like an online thing that I've been doing with hundreds of people actually in lots of different places. So you might at some point like to be interested to kind of join me. I'll be doing a new series on that in the autumn and in the spring. So I've loved doing that, and it's helped me to grow an awful lot in my better understanding of the situation. And I can't believe how much I've learned actually over the course of these last weeks. I've been taking trips to the Holy Land for about 30 years. And I still remember going for the first time and thinking, I want everybody to come and see this. I'd love everybody just to get a taste of the land. And not only, as it were, exploring the stories of the Bible and particularly Jesus, but also to come and meet people, the living stones today, there and experience the atmosphere of it. And yes, of course, explore more carefully the tensions and stresses and struggles that are all part of that story today, and of course have been all the way through. So in the time of Jesus, they had their struggles and problems of living together, and I'll be referring to that during the course of the morning. We're going to be looking at things in three different sections now. In a minute or two, we're going to see the beginnings of it in relationship to current day. So you could go back to look at the Samaritan issue and go right back into the patriarchal period and see the struggles that, they had, Jacob's sons had with each other, and think of Joseph, all that kind of stuff. We won't be trying to do that. That would be to try and kind of, do too much today. But we are going to begin in 1917 with the Balfour Agreement in a few moments, and just try and understand what that agreement was doing and what it was saying, and we'll let that speak to us this morning. I'll then be after that looking at the ministry of Jesus and thinking what particularly connects us in the ministry of Jesus with the challenges that they're facing today, and try and glimpse some of that. Can't do it all, but we can glimpse some of it. And then towards the end of our time, we're going to be looking a little bit at issues and movements today that are a source of hope. And particularly one particular one called Musala, which means reconciliation. And we're going to be looking at their work. So that's the pattern for the morning. So we're going to be beginning, therefore, now with a video clip that gives us a bit more information about the Balfour Agreement. It was created in 2017, just 100 years after the Balfour Agreement had been created, or the statement had been written. And it helps us to grasp what was going on in the formation of that statement and how it has led in many ways to the struggles. Instead of it creating a solution, it's created a whole set of new problems as well. So I think we're going to go straight into that now, please, if we could.